Hello guys, welcome to Straight from the Horse's Mouth. My name's Chris, I wrote out this information, I'll be presenting it today. Let's get on with things, shall we? So, the first tip I'm going to give you today is the 135 Ffos Las. It's a mile and 6 furlongs handicap, class 4 for 3-year-olds plus, rated 0 to 85. Sir Mark Prescott is represented by the progressive gelding Summer's Night. The trainer has a 28% hit rate on the turf this GB season with 10 from 36 runs. And a 23% hit rate overall for the last 14 days. Round Tate is in the saddle and he is a good jockey on turf. Summer's Night won comfortably by 2 1/4 lengths over a mile and 6 furlongs on Good to Firm in June. His next race in June was over a mile and 5 furlongs on Firm and he won while staying on by 1 3/4 lengths. That race was in a good time and this result suggests he is probably a speed stayer. That observation may help explain why the run at the start of July over a mile 6 furlongs on soft finished with him placed second, because I think the soft ground probably blunted his outright speed. His last run, he was back to form, winning by a 3/4 length over a mile and 6 on Good to Firm. The winning distance is not really representative of how much he had left, as he was always doing enough. The ground should be good to Firm on Thursday, and I expect more progression. So the first one I'm going to put up is Summer's Night. So here we go, Summer's Night. And that price is currently 5 to 4. And the 5 to 4 is available with William Hill. This video was shot around 5:15 and I apologise if any prices have changed since it's been released. So, the next race is the 440 at Salisbury. It's a mile and 4 furlongs, fillies handicap, class 2 for 3-year-olds plus, rated 0 to 100. So quite a high class competition for handicap. The Roger Varian trained Timeless Soul makes most appeal in this race. Varian is banging form at the moment with a 29% hit rate, and his 3-year-old turf form is no exception. Having seemingly annoyed the handicapper by coming second in a class 2 handicap on soft over a mile 2 furlongs last time out, he has put up in distance to a mile 4. The extra distance will help negate any impact on speed the gain had. He should handle a mile and 4 easily, being... I didn't write that very well. He should handle a mile and 4 easily, being a Knight of Thunder, nay of Cross. He should enjoy the projected good ground. I have doubts over Nell Quickly getting the trip based on breeding and her brothers and sisters. So, the next one I'm putting up, it's better priced than the other one, a Timeless Soul. Timeless. Soul. There we go, and that is 72, and that's available with William Hill, 722. So the next race I'm actually pretty excited about. Create Belief is a short price, but it's difficult to imagine any of the other horses giving her a hard time. She destroyed a 21 horse field by 5.5 lengths last time, over a mile on heavy in a good time, and never really seemed to be stretched. It's crazy, isn't it? I believe the projected good ground for tomorrow will actually suit her more. She's been waiting for a mile on decent ground and should shine like the star she is at these weights. And she is likely to have loads of progression left. Now, make no mistake, at the end of this race, I expect it to be absolutely pouring on the hurt. It's going to take an incredible horse to keep up with it. It's going to take progression, a lot of progression. She went up like £13 for her last run. That's a lot, nearly a stone. So basically the handicapper's going, you've had enough of handicapping, mate, you're going to go group racing. And honestly, I think she's really, really ready for it. As I say, to be pouring on the hurt at the end. I have got Create Belief. There we go. Now the question is, can I get the I and the E the right way round? I'm going to go for IE. Put in the comments if it should be EI. Just it'll probably make you feel better if I've done that and it's annoyed you. Price available at the moment is 1 to 1. No evens. And that is available at Bet365. Please don't blame me for the price, you need to blame the bookies. But they are businesses after all and don't want to give away money. So the next race I'm going to talk about is the 652 Chelmsford, and it's on your weather. It's 6 furlongs, it's a class 4, and it's for 3-year-olds, rated 0 to 85. Nine Tails looks to have the beating of these. The trainer variant, as already mentioned, is in great form currently. The horse is very well bred, with Kingman as the sire. His progeny win about 1 in 6 races at 5 to 6 furlongs, and about 1 in 5 on the all-weather. I mean, that's as a total out of all of the runs which his progeny have had. It's amazing stats, really. And yeah, that shows why his stud fee is £150,000. That's a lot, isn't it? Nine Tails form is excellent, with wins at both 7 and 6 furlongs, suggesting a good sprinter horse with some handy stamina in a finish, who is a bit of a battler. The horse who finished 4th in the 6 furlong race went on to win, and the 2nd in the 7 furlong competition went on to demo the opposition by 3 1/4 lengths next time. You could argue that they won at different distances. I see you at the back there, slowly raising your hand, but it does prove she can beat good horses, you know. I expect she will enjoy another, is it a she or a he? Either way. I expect more progression, and I think that it's going to be in a battle at the end again. But I think that she should prevail by progressing a little bit more. I hope that rather convoluted end to what I put there actually made sense. Anyway, that's Nine Tails 5 to 4 with William Hill. So 9 Tails 5 to 4. There we go. So these are my selections. If you've got a stronger argument for any of these horses, for any of these races, and you prefer your selection, then please don't let me put you off. All of this is always just a matter of opinion until the finish of the race, you know. And as we know, a lot of things can happen in horse racing. So, these are my selections. Summer's Night, 135, Ffos Las. 440, Salisbury, Timeless Soul, 7 to 2. 630 Leopardstown, Great Belief, Even Money. And 652 Chelmsford on the all-weather, Nine Tails, 5 to 4. As I say, I think Great Belief is going to be absolutely whipping them at the end of the race. Watch me get proved wrong. But honestly, I do think it will be. I'm loath to put anything up as a nap. I don't like naps very much because it basically draws your attention more to one horse than another when I've tried to pick out good horses all around, you know. It's not like there's some crazy each way shot, which only has a smidgen of a chance. These should do you nicely. So, anything else to talk about? Well, a couple of things. One of them has loads of selections, which I wanted to be doing for Lingfield today. I had some really interesting horses. However, I'm not sure I really trust the Racing League, and how can I put that? It's not that I don't trust it, it's that I need to get used to it is probably a better way. Anything that involves a league or teams does change the way a horse is operated. Instead of a trainer trying to get the best possible jockey on a horse, then you're actually getting the best possible jockey from a small group that's in the team. And that doesn't really appeal to me. So as a spectator sport, and maybe for a quick flutter, if you're at the bookies, knock yourselves out, have fun, you know, it's great. It's great they're trying new things. Without new things, the sport can't progress. But as serious punts, it starts getting a little bit problematic in my opinion. And I have a bit of an opinion that anything from, say, the Shergar Cup or league racing or anything operated out the normal terms of racing should be in a slightly different colour print on the racing post, because when you're looking along the numbers, you can see the darker ones are basically for the all-weather, and you can see the lighter numbers are for turf, and that's brilliant. You can tell straight away. But if those numbers were, say, I don't know, if it was red for something that's out of the normal bounds of what horse racing generally is, then that would help people decide what they wanted to do that a little bit more accurately. I mean, put your opinions in the comments below. As I say, I'm not dissing it. I think it's great. I think it's great they're trying something new. And I really enjoyed watching the Shergar Cup the other day. It was just absolutely brilliant. But as I say, for me, personally, it's not really a betting proposition, but I would enjoy watching it, you know. I love horse racing. What else has occurred? Well, I stayed up very late last night watching the auctions in Saratoga. My enthusiasm was basically bolstered by somebody who I follow on Twitter called Matthew, and I started watching all the different sales come in, and then Magnia paid $2.6 million for a horse. That's right, $2.6 million. Now, you might think that's absolutely nuts, and you may have seen like the 1.6 million Haffit run the other day, or the 1.2 million filly that was out recently too. And you might think, what on earth is going on? Why are they spending so much money? These kind of people are looking to actually build and build the breed and move the breed forwards. And what they're trying to do essentially is get what I'd class as an alpha horse, like a boss horse, yeah? A really, really good horse, capable of winning classics, capable of having the right genetic makeup to be able to help improve or stabilise the breeding of the horses. Now, in its career, yeah, it could make 2.6 million back, but the career of a horse really is, the money it makes is small fry compared to the amount it makes from breeding. So, say that 1.6 million Haffit, yeah, say that went on to win loads of races and got incredibly famous and got a massive stud fee because it was just so awesome, then they could be charging up to £150,000 a cover for the horse to breed with another horse. So you can imagine that if it cost 1.6 million, within a month of it standing at stud, it will have paid that back, you know. So it's more of an investment for the future, as opposed to they think it's going to be a great racehorse. Yeah, they do. They wouldn't spend the money otherwise, but what they really want it for is the breeding and to help improve horses in the future, make them as good as they possibly can, which is brilliant as far as I'm concerned. You know, I think it's going to be a long time before I can spend $2.6 million on a horse. Anyway, these are my selections. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for listening to me witter on at the end of this. And I would say if you like this video, then please press the like button. If you dislike the video, then press dislike. You're feeding the algorithm, you know. The YouTube algorithm will go, "Ooh, that's contentious. Probably just promote me some more." Please subscribe. It would really make my day. If you press the bell, then you'll get my tips in your feed, and hopefully I can win you some money. So, good luck guys, bet responsibly, and thank you very much for listening to me.